Water gushing forth relentlessly from the cliff. In search of water, our researcher is approaching an area just below the fall. He is filling the container with fresh water. He brings the water back to the institute as specimen. First, he taps the bottom of the container to activate the water. Then, he squirts 1 milliliter of water onto each petri dish. In order to obtain a more accurate crystallization trend, we create 50 frozen samples of every water specimen. The petri dishes are placed inside a freezer in the laboratory and frozen at -25 degrees centigrade. The crystals are then examined inside our laboratory, where the temperature remains at a constant -5 degrees centigrade. 3 hours later, we examine the tip of each ice block by illuminating it under a microscope. The crystals start to grow and expand as the temperature of the ice tip rises under the microscope. Usually, however, of the 50 ice blocks that we have to work with, only a few reveal their beautiful hexagonal crystals on camera. What kind of crystal will the water from Shiraito no Taki Falls show us? Beautiful hexagonal crystal with delicate trimmings growing slowly from the 6 points of the hexagonal core. In one quick moment, our researcher identifies a sparkle and photographs it, all within minutes, while the crystal continues to grow and expand before it returns to its liquid state. A lateral view of the ice block reveals a protrusion at the top. That is because rather than growing two-dimensionally, water crystals grow three-dimensionally from the center of the core out. Unlike tap water, water from natural sources produces a variety of beautiful crystal structures, captivating our eyes. This is water revealing another side of itself. Photographs that capture the unique radiance of water in its crystal form can be our guides into the esoteric world of water.
全ての存在のあるものは振動しているということは、物理学の上ではもう誰も否定していないことです。振動というのは別の言葉で言うならばエネルギーそのものです。
How will the crystals change when water is exposed to music? In order to maintain consistency, we use distilled water throughout the experiment. This is crystallized water before it is exposed to music. Watch what happens when we play Mozart. exposed to music, its expressive side shines through, forming and transforming crystals as it follows the music. It is as if these water crystals were a reflection of our own emotions.
そうしたら水はそれすらもね、その振動すらも感じて、何らかの答えを出してくれるのではないだろうかと。
The first word we exposed water to was arigato. This is a Japanese word for thank you. The result was a formation of a beautiful crystal structure. Conversely, this is what happened when we exposed the water to negative words, such as you fool. Multiple experiments followed as we continued to expose water to positive and negative words. As a result, we observed major differences in crystal formation. Before us in its crystal form, water is letting us see the hidden power behind words. Here is another experiment that characterizes the mystical power of words. Inspired by our previous experiment, a mother and son came up with an experiment that they could perform on their own. In this experiment, they put cooked rice into 2 glass containers. Every day they said thank you to one and you fool to the other. The elementary school-age son continued this experiment for 1 month. At the end of the month, the rice that was told thank you gave off a rich and pleasant smell like that of malted rice. The rice that was told you fool turned black and gave off a foul odor. As this experiment gained popularity amongst the readers of Messages from Water, it was repeated and reported by many. Words are said to breathe life. These photographs clearly showcase the power that lies within them. Next, we conducted another experiment, one that involved projecting our thoughts onto water and testing the effects of human thought forms and words. Through our website, we rounded up a group of volunteers to help us with this experiment. 4 groups of parents and their children participated. In this experiment, we used 2 glasses of tap water taken from Tokyo. We should note here that crystal formation has always eluded the waters of Tokyo. To 1 glass, all of the participants expressed gratitude, first out loud, then with their eyes closed. Next, they observed the water for any changes.
お水さんを大切にします。お水さんを大切にします。はい。それじゃあ今言った言葉、お水に対する思い、これをみんなで目をつぶって祈ってください。はい、じゃあ目をつぶってください。1分間です。
なりかけもあったんだけど、ちゃんと形になれなくて、気持ち悪いようなそんな感じのもあった。ちゃんとなんかちゃんとした結晶になってるやつが一つもなかった。
Next, we will observe the water that was exposed to good thoughts. The children gaze into the monitor. What will happen to the tap water when their thoughts become one? Then, from within the darkness of the microscope, a small crystal appeared and slowly started to grow. A magnification increase revealed the sudden emergence of a single crystal, clear and simple, as if to epitomize the thoughts of the people who had gathered. And then, in response to the words and thoughts of the participants, the tap water from Tokyo produced a beautifully balanced crystal.
こういう風に出ると思った結晶が
ちょっと思わなかったよ。
結晶表見てみてどうなった
すごかった。自分たちがこう送ったものが本当にそういう風になるのかっていうのはちょっと半信半疑なところもあったんですけど、実際にそれを見て本当にそうだったのということで、みんなとね、なんか一心同体っていうかな、そんな感じになれて、なんか念じられた。だからよかった。